208 in that matchup there. All right, folks, before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick timeout and welcome you to the show. Got some lines and personal leans out for Thursday's NBA, NHL, and Major League Baseball action. But before we go ahead and dive into some more of that, I got to quickly remind you to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. That is my website. We split yesterday, had 2 plays on that website. We went 1-1, but we've been doing very good in the NBA as of late. And if you want to check out that record, check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. There's plenty of free content there on that site, including my current record. And as a matter of fact, we are 4-0-2 in my last 6 NBA plays. So check me out, patreon.com/BrockPage. Link is in the description section below. And like I said yesterday, we do have some merchandise coming out. I'm just waiting on a sample. I thought it would drop here yesterday, but I did not receive it in the mail, so maybe today or tomorrow. But once we get that sample t-shirt, I'll be rocking that in the video. You guys can check it out, and if you think you're interested in maybe obtaining one, we'll throw that up on a website or on eBay or something like that. And Patreon, I don't care. I'll find a way to get it into your hands. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys think of the official Brock Page Productions t-shirt. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on and cover a couple more things. Just one game in the NBA, and that was the game I just covered. So let's go ahead and slide into some NHL action. Now, we do have 2 games in the Stanley Cup playoffs for Thursday night. First game being Columbus taking on the Bruins, 7 o'clock Eastern puck drop in Boston. The Bruins open the betting as the $1.50 favorite, total of 5.5. No movement on the total. We did see a nickel move toward Boston up to 155. So once again, the Bruins open 150 up to minus 155. Totals 5.5. 59% of the consensus is leaning toward Columbus. 72% shaded toward the over. Right now, the Blue Jackets are plus 135 on the money line. Boston plus $1.80 on the puck line. We have Sergei Bobrovsky for Columbus, Tuukka Rask for Boston. The Bruins are third in goals allowed at just 2.6. They're also putting up 3.4 goals per contest at home on average. Boston was excellent at the Garden this year, 31-11-3 at home, 28-14 as the home favorite. They also won 73% of their games at the current market price. Now, Columbus on the other side, they're 17th in offensive shots at just 31 per contest. They're also 21st in road offensive shots at just 29 per contest. Now, total-wise, CBJ is just 28% to the over on the road when the line was 5.5. Boston, 38% to the over, taking on teams allowing 2.6 to 2.9 goals per contest. So with all that in mind, I'm going to lean Boston minus 155 and the under 5.5. All right, next and final game for our NHL slate. Excuse me, it's going to be Stars, Blues, 9:30 Eastern puck drop in St. Louis. The Blues open 150, total 5. Nickel move towards St. Louis up to 155. Once again, St. Louis open 150 up to 155. Totals at 5. 53% leaning Dallas, 63% shaded toward the over. Right now the Stars are plus 135. St. Louis plus $1.85, laying the goal and a half. Bishop for the Stars, Binnington for the Blues. Dallas is 3-0 straight up in their last 3. And obviously those came in that prior series against Nashville, getting the job done there. They're also 6-1 straight up in their last 7, taking on the Blues if you're into historical trends. Dallas is second in goals allowed at just 2.4 per contest. They're also winning 64% of their games, taking on teams over 550, really rising to the occasion, taking on those top-tier teams. And one more thing to add about the Stars, they're winning 61% of their games when Bishop makes the start. Now, St. Louis on the other side, they are 17th in shots allowed. Opponents getting plenty of scoring opportunities against them. They're also 20th in home goals allowed at 3.02 per contest. Very weird stat there, but St. Louis, a lot of offense when they play at home. Total-wise, St. Louis 60% to the over, taking on teams averaging less than 2.6 goals per contest. Dallas is also 60% to the over when the line was 5 or less. So with all that in mind, I'm going to take Dallas on the puck line. Give me the Stars plus 1.5 and the over. 5 goals in that matchup there. All right, next and final slate, it is going to be in Major League Baseball. And that's kind of a shorter modified slate as well. Not a whole lot of games there, but let's go ahead and dive into them, beginning with Arizona taking on Pittsburgh. That's